You gotta do your dips too. Your dips. You gotta do them from the couch. Or you could, no, don't do it on that. Do it on that right there. The dog cage. Right there. The dog cage. Sit down on the floor and push up on that.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Trailblazers. For the Lakers, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Blazers, Lakers, up next.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better win. I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop just talking profit every time the pussy me? You had to get it out the mud and...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Portland, Devin Booker out there with Avdia. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kamare in at the 4. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Reeves. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Avdia against Reeves. Avdia passes to Booker. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Doncic. Pass to James. Banked it in off the glass.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
Booker with it. Here's Klingon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Doncic passes to Hayes. And here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Booker. And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's a three-point game. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Doncic. Booker attacking. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Pass to Klingon. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's an even 3-on-3 break. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Reeves.
Yeah, Hachimura flexing on the inside now.
Now Portland with it. Booker surveying the floor. And there's the screen. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now, here is James. Clock at 4. Fades and shoots. And it's Portland with a rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Hachimura outside. Doncic left side. There's the 3. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Booker against Doncic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Reeves. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Give a big round of applause for your Blazers breaker.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Suggs comes in for Avdia. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 11. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Doncic to the middle. And stolen by Hayes. And it's the Lakers on the break. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
That's good from Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And that's the kind of play you put on repeat. Just go back to Booker in the pick and roll.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Over Booker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 13.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Suggs outside. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Suggs against Doncic. Portland with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
And I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to clog every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Suggs. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Outside Booker. Fires from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
It's Reeves with the drive. And there's James from the arc. Fires in the triple. James has gotten his third basket of the night. Blazers trail by 15. Suggs, the pass to Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Now Doncic. 13 points in the game. And another three for the Lakers.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Booker against Doncic. Suggs outside. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Reeves. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Nails it from 3.
Retaliation triple from KCP.
The Lakers lead by 13. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
For 3, Booker. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
There's a screen, and James launches it from deep. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. On the break, James, a good look. Again, the Lakers.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Booker for 3. That shot off. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 14.
Bless you.
Here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. James inside. Off with the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. Lots of room. Got a piece of it.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And it's the Blazers with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. Outside for Booker. And the 3 off target.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Reeves with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Sends it home from 3-point land. Hachimura's got 7 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Ayton. They can't stop the run with that one. And there's James from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Now here's Jones. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thanks, Brian. Right now, the story is with Portland, as the Blazers front office is executing early season deals. They've been looking to upgrade their backcourt, and with the opportunity to land Devin Booker, it was top priority to bring his incredible skill set, scoring, and mindset to the organization. There's lots of exciting things happening for this team and their entire fan base, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this move with Devin Booker evolves this franchise.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Klingon out there with Edwards. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Murray's checked in for Edwards. Here's Vincent. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tea and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
And this is about as far out as Klingon will shoot it for now. But I expect he'll work on his range over time.
And there's the rejection. And they get it back. The open shot by Reeves. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Thibault with a drive. Pass to Murray. Here's Klingon. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And Finney-Smith over to help. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Sharp. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's Finney-Smith. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It made you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Sharp. Picked by Murray. Jones, the pass to Murray. The layup misses. Los Angeles leading by 16. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Williams is checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Murray. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. And the basket by Hachimura.
I like Hachimura on the inside, patience and capitalizing from that tight spot.
Outside Jones. Williams a screen on Doncic. And placed out. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
From the right block. And he can't bank that one in. Blazers trail by 20. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Williams. Avdia outside. Williams, a screen on Doncic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Great effort by Avdia to finish off that play.
Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
On target from range. Reeves has got 6.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Thibault, a screen on Doncic. Jones drives in. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. The Lakers lead by 20. That's tipped. Thibault with a steal. Inside, stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Ladies and fans, welcome to the floor, your Trailblazers Stunt Team. Get loud, fans, on the court.
Changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Avdia. Caldwell Pope comes in for Thibault. And it's Booker in for Jones. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. 3-pointer Sharp. And they'll get another chance. Kamara, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Caldwell Pope against James. And a nice finish on the layup. 11 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. Here's Booker. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, using his power, Williams doesn't give them any room to interfere with that jam.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Sharp. Hachimura with a screen on Booker. Here's Doncic. The 3, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. James has got 14.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The 3, Booker. Here's Williams. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Rui Hachimura. Portland shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Robert Williams.
And that one misses.
And when he is healthy, Williams is an important piece on this team, mainly due to that defense and rebound.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Williams finds Booker. Looking to end this cold spell. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. James left side. Kicks it to Doncic. From outside the arc. Williams grab.
I'm on remote.
Where's MVP? Who's MVP?
Grabs the board.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Tipped. The drive by Reeves. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Booker. Shoots from the line. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just
went to the finals. I was in. Went to the finals. I was in 5th, 6th grade.
Booker against Doncic. Booker goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 9 points.
Booker getting the space he needed and just sinks it.
Here's James. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Booker. 9 points in the game.
Second youngest team.
Williams with the screen. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't remember.
He could be an impressive dunker.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Doncic passes to Reeves. Inside. Here's James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. The 3 is up. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
Now here's Reeves. 10 points for him. No coverage that time. Vanderbilt's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Booker against Doncic. Pass to Williams. All alone. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Count it. James has got 22 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Kamari. Back to Booker. Up and over Doncic. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Los Angeles opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. Out in Miami, it'll be the Heat against the Jazz. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
Well, LeBron showed us why he's one of the greatest ever. The force and pace he plays with is unreal. He's in complete control of this game right now.
I wish I were in complete control of something once. Must be nice.
Don't be upset.
And that's a wrap on halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive.
These settings are hard, man.
Has to happen quickly. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense.
The custom settings make it harder than Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And the Trailblazers shooting the rock well at 46%. Suggs outside from the arc. Can't get it to drop.
Of course, 2K.
The Lakers shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. Back to Reeves. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Portland ball.
Doncic against Suggs. Pass to Ayton, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Here's Doncic. Great D that time from Suggs.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. So it's Los Angeles now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Off the outside. Back to Suggs. Ayton with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And finished off by Hayes.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Edwards. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Avdia against Reeves. Softly drops in the floater. Reeves has got 12.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Reeves with a screen on Thibault. James inside, covered by Thibault. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. James has got 24 points.
And time again, James beating the clock.
You only want one with them.
Suggs against Doncic.
You say what? I ain't hear you. Oh.
Suggs outside.
Up against who? The Warriors?
Pass to Ayton. Back to Suggs. Up and over Doncic. Offensive rebound. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Lakers ball.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hachimura against Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the compromised defense happened because of the attacking mentality of Hachimura.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. Struggled to get anything to drop.
He's off on the first.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who you're assured of. as putting in the work in the offseason. I mean, his shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
Now here's Suggs. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Here's Suggs. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Hayes inside. Pass against Ayton. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
It's Suggs with a drive.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
James against Thibault. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Suggs. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. It's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Reeves has got 14 points for the game. It's Suggs with a drive. It's stolen by James. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity, a three-point play. That's on Matisse Thybulle. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Goodwin's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
James outside. To the left wing. Pass to Vincent. Just 4 to shoot. Fires it from 18. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Timeout called, Portland.
Fans, let's hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancer.
Okay. Business. It's business. I think this game I'm gonna set up y'all beds here. Go to sleep.
The Lakers also with a sub. Finney Smith checked in for James. And Booker has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamari. Caldwell Pope for 3. Pure from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 9.
And KCP, one of those guys who can really hurt you from deep. You can't let him shake free from the corner.
And here's Connect outside. Portland with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Booker with it. Now Vanderbilt defending.
Golly, bro.
Here's Connect. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vincent outside. Puts up a three. And Clingan pulls it down.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Sharp passes to Booker. The three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Goodwin. Now Vanderbilt.
2 minutes remaining.
Over Sharp. Vanderbilt, no good.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Right wing. And here's Sharp. Driving inside. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure. We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Pass to Kamari. Jacks up a three. Vincent grabs a miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
Hello.
To the paint. Here's Connect. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Goodwin passes to Finney-Smith. And yep, it's good. Finney-Smith's got his third basket on the night right there.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Three-pointer Sharp. Knocks down the long J. Sharp's got his second basket on the night.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Pass to Goodwin. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Goodwin. Booker defending. Finney-Smith a screen. Here's Goodwin. Misses off the right iron. Here's Sharp. He's off on the layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Los Angeles now. Sharp out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Clingan. And it's Kamari in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Tipped.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Clingan.
Sharp passes to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Kamari. Three-pointer. It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here's Connect outside. Hits a three-pointer.
They've been unable to get guys back up court.
And the Trailblazers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Booker finds Sharp. Back to Booker. Pass to Sharp. Fires the three.
Yes.
Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Into the lane. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
The matches? The what? No. I'm going to
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Yeah.
Caldwell-Pope with it.
I'm throwing to the left, 2K. I push left.
Here's Connect
Jesus
to the inside.
Christ. That be messing me up.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Connect from behind the arc. And Los Angeles, another three.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, you have two choices: either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Pass to Vincent. To the left side wing. Here's Connect. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's Goodwin. Just 5 on the clock. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Booker. Sharp up top. Oh, deflected. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Connect for 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Booker. There's the triple. Here's Sharp. Here's Klingen. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, and Klingen is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
From the low block. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Assist goes to Gabe Vincent.
And here's Booker. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Looking to get it going. He takes it in. And the layup is up and in.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Outside Finney-Smith. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Booker with it. Pass to Klingen. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Lenz checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt against Edwards. Back to Vincent. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out, and the jumper falls for him.
Vincent.
The Trailblazers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Thibault. The 3 ball. No good on the shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, BA, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Off the outside. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
NBA so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
Now here's Suggs. He's covered by Vincent. Off the outside. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Ayton just up over the top of his size to throw that one down.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Connect. Fires from deep. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Thibault passes to Suggs. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Goodwin. Vincent with the ball. He's covered by Suggs. Now here's Vincent. Tight defense on him. Here's Vanderbilt. Good work there as it goes. Vanderbilt's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Avdia can't get it to go.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Now here's Vincent. He's covered by Suggs. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Avdia. Ayton, a screen on Vanderbilt. Avdia passes to Ayton. Over Vanderbilt. Misses the baby hook. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Goodwin. He's covered by Suggs. Now Vincent. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
2 minutes.
Now here's Avdia. He's covered by Vincent.
A willingness to play physical. Avdia not holding back.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith comes in for Kleba. And Milton subbed in for Goodwin. He hits the second from the line.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. Outside Vanderbilt. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter. Connect. It's good from the top of the key. Connect's got 23.
What a night for Dalton Connect. We're getting a taste of his potential tonight.
Pass to Edwards. Now Avdia. On the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Here's Milton driving to the basket, and the layup is good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Nice D from Avdia. Suggs surveys the D. Count the basket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Now here's Vincent. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank
We're good. We got all we need to do this. And I thought, right on. That's what you want to see. But the truth of the matter is, 7 games in against this team, you need that guy to win this game. And they didn't happen. And so ultimately, I think it's this season, if you told me before the playoffs started, full cash.